Hello, hello, hello. What's up, Ken? What's up, NJ? What's up, everybody? So, I hope you've been well. What's up, Nadir? I feel like, Nadir, you're always the first chat on Twitch. You have those notifications on. What's up, Luca? What's up, Vabi? Okay, boys, so there's a new pack out today with a David Beckham, and he has Phenomenal Pass, which is a skill I've been begging for them to put on to David Beckham, I think. I think it would be the most important skill for him. Like, edge crossing, I actually don't even think I'd want that on Beckham. He's just so good at crossing by default, he doesn't need the skill. Not that it's like a bad thing, but it just takes up the slot of another skill. But now that they do 2 Showtime skills, and I feel like they'll never release a Beckham without edge crossing from this point going forward. It's good to see him with Phenomenal Pass. So let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at him leveled up and see if he's any good. Give me a sec, boys. My computer's just being weird. There we go. His stats look very good. I don't even know if his stats are what's the most impressive about him. Someone sent me a man, why is my computer doing this? This is really confusing me. Sorry, I don't know why it's like being really weird. What's up, Rels? Oh, yeah, you posted a build your day. And there we go. Finally, I got it working. Alright. Okay, so first off, goalkeepers. I don't think you should be buying goalkeepers in this game, really. I don't think there's any difference, as long as you already have a good goalkeeper. I don't think there's much difference between old goalkeepers and new goalkeepers. And also, we haven't gotten a actual goalkeeper skill yet that actually helps them. I have a feeling they're gonna eventually bring out a new goalkeeper skill. And I think the one they will bring out is, if you watched my video I uploaded, was it yes? No, it was on Saturday. If you watched the video I uploaded on Saturday, I mentioned very briefly in it that EAFC has more animations for making saves with the feet. So I would assume that, and it kind of just got me thinking, I would assume that Konami would make a skill for that. Rock, the Discord role for live streams that you get from the bot isn't the same one that gets tagged in the Twitch notice channel. What do you mean? There's a different it's set up for Twitch and YouTube separately, I guess. Rock, if I get the eFootball League reward, should I still go for Alaba? Ooh, if you're trying to be effective, no. If you're trying to be like as optimal with your coins as possible, no. What's up, Barnev? Yeah, I think goalkeepers, there's no need to be going for them at the moment. They're not even that, like, the top goalkeepers aren't even better, I don't think. If you ain't spinning, I'm gonna deem this thumbnail false advertising. There's nothing in the thumbnail that says I'm gonna be spinning though. It doesn't say pack opening. Oh, okay, Nadir. I probably won't even bother fixing that. So, but thanks for flagging me. I just get confused with Discord, so I don't even want to fix that. So yeah, don't go for goalkeepers if they're in a. And then also, actually, another reason not to go for goalkeepers is that, let's say you wanted Rivaldo and Beckham, there'll be a pack you might end up wanting that has a goalkeeper in it. So don't spin specifically for goalkeepers, in my opinion. Until they add a Showtime skill that's proper, don't bother. Now, obviously, I wish there wasn't a goalkeeper Showtime skill, unless it was something to do with passing or something, or long throws, but they're gonna eventually like upgrade the Showtime skills for goalkeepers, so just wait until you can get one of them. How's your day been? It was actually alright. That is why it is Arnav. It's a trust me bro skill. Okay, Rivaldo looks quite good, I'm not gonna lie. But his balance is quite low, but the biggest problem with Cafu is always his how one-footed he is. I think if his balance was like a high 80s, 90, I think this would be a very good card. He's a whole player as well. Are Rivaldo cards often whole players? I feel like they're always classic 10. I don't know why. Surely they're not always classic 10, but that just does look weird to me. That's a whole player. Creative playmaker, whole player, classic 10. Okay, so they have done whole player before. I would say whole player wouldn't be that bad in them, actually. I'd say whole player suits them a little bit. Diaz is actually very good. Arnav, I like him. Jay, I think Ronaldo's good. I don't like Kane. People are liking Kane though, but I think if you want the Harry Kane, because you like Harry Kane in real life, don't get this card. Wait until they give him the card he deserves. You know what I mean? That's what I always recommend. Now, if you're a free-to-play player, you're never going to be able to afford the card you deserve, so you might as well go for it. And that's why I'd recommend going for that Ronaldo. Because if you're a free-to-play player, that's as good as a Ronaldo as you're ever going to get. Yeah, I had a look at your build. Sure, I looked at it on stream, bro. You gonna go for the France pack? Well, I mean, I don't know what it looks like, so I don't know. Ballon d'Or Kane will come. Yeah, actually, is the Ballon d'Or going to be decided by the World Cup? Or no? Probably is, isn't it? So maybe not then. Maybe Harry Kane won't get one. A good Mbappe and France pack might tempt me. Same, but I don't think there will. I don't think they will make or release that. Okay. So I'm gonna be assuming you're on a 90 proficiency manager. If you don't have one at the moment, you'll probably get one over the next few weeks. And if you don't get one, I think you're silly. Because the best use of coins in this game is the proficiencies on the managers. So that's a build that kind of gets as much 83s as possible. Let me just have another look. Is it stats-wise, is it amazing? Like, it's very well-rounded. At centre mid, though, the lack of defense is going to be an issue. At right wing, I think he's just a bit too not nimble enough. At right mid, good. Maybe if he had more physical, though. Mbappe cards are never bad, bro. What are you saying? But that's kind of what I mean, NJ. I mean that if you already have a Mbappe card, like, the new one's probably not going to be any different. It's going to be the exact same. Because I don't think they're going to give him a Showtime skill. Or if they give him a Showtime skill, they'll just give him willpower or something. What's up, Foot Universe? You're in both my chats for some reason. Rivaldo's always one of the most fun players in game. I never really liked him too much. But Tuna, the thing is, I kind of, this is kind of what you're saying. For me, he was always either the best player on the pitch or the worst player on the pitch. Maybe 85 finishing is enough. Yeah, but we haven't even put much points into shooting. What would you put the rest of the points into? Because I don't think it's going to make a difference elsewhere, really. Yeah, actually, maybe the physical. Why is everyone going off the ball? What's up, Hussein? Like, to be honest, boys, with these stats, like, you wouldn't even need edge crossing. Dyson, thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate it. When are you going to take summer break, bro? What do you think this is? I'm an adult. I'm a grown-ass man. Well, not that grown, but I don't get summer break. You don't get summer break. When you go for L1 plus cross, it doesn't activate edge. Does it not? Are you sure? Are you sure? Let me check my Trent. I don't know if that's true, bro. But also, actually, a part of me is thinking that might be true because I feel like I subconsciously don't hold L. I hold L1 for a lot of my crosses. But I think I'm kind of just figuring in my head now I don't do it with Trent. So maybe you're right, actually. Are wingers needed for possession? Pretty much, yeah. I don't really see... Maybe a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, but they're still kind of wingers. Then wide centre mids. Okay, he has edge crossing. We'll do it with him. How did you get 11k coins? Yeah, there's a coin sale on at the moment. I think it was 2,000 coins worth, so I got that. Okay. So that was a nice animation. Okay, is that... so that animation you don't need edge crossing for. But... I don't... Is this going to activate every time I do an L1 cross? With an edge crosser? Here, bro, no, someone should have told me this. This is kind of interesting. No, that's... I think that is edge crossing, but it's kind of... It isn't and it isn't. I don't know how would I explain it. I mean, let's try it. Timber doesn't have edge crossing. Let's try it with him. Now, it could be just a case of we're in the training ground. There's no defenders around, so it kind of gives you the cross under the least amount of pressure. Nah, look at how weak his was. Let me try it again, though. I was sprinted a little bit. I think you're onto something here. And I feel like this might be common knowledge, and I just didn't know. Okay, so does his maybe dip less than let's say Cool's? I think his is dipping more. I don't know if it's dipping more because of edge crossing or different stats or something. Nah, I think Timber hit it like that. Okay, I'll try it in games. I'll play some games and see. Music up slightly, okay. Glad to hear it, Tuna. Glad to hear you having fun. Alright, tell me if the YouTube music is too loud, and if you're on Twitch, tell me about the music over there. Does it need to be increased, or is it fine? So yeah, boys, I wouldn't go for that pack. Even if you're a kind of Beckham fanboy, I still wouldn't go for this. I think compared to previous versions, it doesn't really look like much of an upgrade. The Phenomenal Pass is very nice, but I think on the actually, I don't know, if you're like a proper, because if you're a Beckham fanboy, you can be like a proper Beckham fanboy, you know what I mean? Like, he could be your favorite player of all time. So I guess if you're like, he is your favorite player of all time, maybe it's worth it. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to this card, but if this pack came out with a Rooney and a Ferdinand, or a Rooney and a Scholes, or you know, some of these English players, I would go for it. But on its own, it's not worth it for me. But I never watched Beckham play, really. I think I've seen 2 live games of David Beckham. And one of them was for AC Milan. And then I think the other one was for PSG. So I haven't seen much of David Beckham. Oh, Tyke Mayhem, thank you for the raid, bro. I was looking, I was like, why have I got 56 viewers all of a sudden? The Twitch stream is already overtaking the YouTube stream there. Thank you. What's up, Lee? How is your Algeria team there? Yeah, just go on Discord, Arnav. What's up, Raj? What is your Ronaldo build? I'll show you when I go onto my free account later. I love Bex in this game, not on the wing though, yeah. And he's a cross specialist, so he will stay on the wing. But I think cross specialists are good. Like, I don't think, or not that they're good, they're useful. Like, if you want to play a normal tactic, they can kind of be annoying, but if you want to play and you understand you're using a cross specialist, they can be effective. Will do, Tyke. Appreciate it, bro. New Cruyff CMF or AMF? I don't think it matters, bro. Do you think giving Ronaldo 90 dribble is bad? To be honest, I can't really talk about builds off the top of my head like that. Like, I don't know what the cards look like off the top of my head. So I'll look at my Ronaldo when I'm on my free-to-play account. We're just gonna we're gonna play the event on this account first, and then go over. Why isn't it taking Ronaldinho in this team? It's taking the other Pele, okay. What's up, Asan? I think we have a different Rivaldo. Do we not have a better Rivaldo than that? Oh no, it must be on the other account. Alright, we'll throw this one in. Don't tell people it's an old version though, boys. We're pretending this is the new Rivaldo. He's got some good stats. Like at the time, those are pretty good stats when this card came out. Oh, I got this Adriano in 100 coins as well, didn't I, or something? Wasn't I looking for like a different card in the pack, and I was so upset when I got him. Should we change his build maybe? 14 points into shooting, like crazy. Make his dribbling a bit better. Who is better, Rivaldo or Romario? Definitely Romario. Shouldn't even ask that question. They should know that answer. See, I don't really have a great right mid for Brazil. They don't have a great right mid in the game, do they? They need to add Garrincha. This Rivaldo was free. I think he was in the football point shop, yeah. Cafu can play right mid. Oh, that's actually a good point. I don't know if I have Cafu on this account, but I have him on my other account. Estevao can play right mid. And Estevao is actually pretty good in this game. Oh, I've got Dani Alves. What's up, Nez? Yeah. Okay. What's up, Joe? Hello, Hamza. If I said hello already, I apologize for saying it twice. I was watching a video. I was watching a video of the 2006 World Cup. Just like it was just kind of a hot compilation of like big moments. So many superstars in that World Cup. The new Ronaldo squad, he's very good, bro. He's like if the big time Ronaldo's a 9 out of 10, not the free, but the 2000 coin Ronaldo's like an 8 out of 10. Like he's almost as good. He just doesn't feel as fast, as strong, but he's very, very close to him. Like I would rather pay 2,000 coins for this Ronaldo than at the 1,000 or whatever you would have to pay for the big time. Well, no, Lee is kind of sending it to someone, I guess, so it doesn't really matter. I'd rather you didn't put the codes in the chat, boys, just because I don't want to read it, but it's not a big deal if you're actually directly organizing it with someone. It's more the people that just post the code randomly. Paulinho. He actually got a good card. Oh, Neymar got added to FC today. I don't know if you've seen that. Nah, it's alright, Lee. It's alright. Actually, no, we can do the fullback version. Cross specialist is active at fullback. I can't remember. No. Okay, actually, maybe we'll move them into left mid. I feel like it used to be active at fullback. Hey, Rock, is the new Rivaldo pack worth it? In summary, no. I did look at it at the start of the stream if you want to go back and see a bit more in depth, but I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. Actually, I think this guy might have super sub. Yeah, we'll bring him off the bench. Did you check out the Brazil pack? Is it in the game yet, or is it in the database? I didn't even know it came out. I'll have a look after this game, Joe. I got this Pele and 100 coins. And I was looking for someone else in the pack. I can't remember who I was looking for, but I was looking for someone else. Brazil and Japan I did. Ooh, I have to see if there's a Kyogo or a Dyson in there. There probably won't be Kyogo. I don't think Kyogo gets in the national team. But I'm 90% sure Dyson does, so. That's for Pele. Go on, Pele. Oh, what a goal. This squad is too good to be free to play. Oh, no, sorry. This isn't my free to play. We're moving over to the free to play after. I'm just trying to get the coins in the event first. The Wolf Among Us 2. I don't know what the Wolf Among Us is. I've heard of the first game, but I don't know what type of game it is. I feel like that came out 15 years ago as well, no? Story like The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It kind of has that, if I remember correctly, it has that kind of clay animation style, doesn't it? I know there was some not award show, there was some game show on or something recently, wasn't there, like this weekend, announcing loads of new games. Did anything interesting get announced? I saw there was a Star Wars game that's like XCOM, but I don't think it looks that good, to be honest. There's a World Cup browser game. I mean, maybe there was a game I seen on Twitter the other day called 38-0, I think it's called, and it's basically it's an AI vibe coded game, I think, where you pick a squad based on like every player that's played in the Premier League. So like when you kind of draw a random team and a random season, so you'll click spin and you'll get like Arsenal 1999, and then you pick a player from that team and you try to build your team, and then it bases off the overall rate and calculates how you think you would do. It's not that like not that interesting, but it's a bit addicting because it's just kind of like rolling the dice, I guess. Can you please add the controller in the screen? I can't if I want to keep my webcam. And as much as you like the controller, I hope you'd rather see my pretty face. So, and keep the webcam. Although it was interesting, I seen I was playing it and I got Joe Cole at Aston Villa in like the 2011 season or 2012, and I'm like, he was rated like 87 or 8 or something, and I was like, that's not right. Joe Cole was not that good in 2012 because he was at Liverpool in 2010-11, wasn't he? And I remember him. He wasn't like good or anything really. He was. So, unless I'm remembering incorrectly, maybe he had an insane season for Villa that year, but I don't remember him being good that year. Oh, I might have been on Prime. I might have been. I don't know. I probably was then if Joe Cole was 87. Nah, but if I want to play other genres, I don't want to do it on stream. I want to do it to chill out. It's better than Master League Sprint, that's for sure. It actually is. As bad as the, like, as surface level as it is simple as it is better than Master League. Joe Cole didn't play for Stoke, did he? Joe Cole was at Chelsea, then Liverpool, I think. Maybe there was a club in between then. And then I think he went to Villa, no? Maybe he was at Stoke, but I don't remember him at Stoke. Are you thinking of Michael Owen? I mean, maybe he was. I think Stoke were kind of... Their transfer strategy back then was a bit like that. Just kind of buy... players that used to be very good in their prime and younger. Did you see Switch 2? I'd seen that I seen like 30 seconds of Barry playing it on stream. He was in like a training ground or something. Right, this game plays a bit heavy here against this guy. I hope the rest of my matches aren't like this in divisions. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't really know too much about Joe Cole because I never seen him when he was like this wonder kid. When I started watching football, he was already like past it, you know. I don't really know who they are, so. But no Celtic players in there anyway. He was good at Chelsea, yeah. I assume he got an injury or something, Joe Cole. Good finish. I haven't played Master League Sprint either, I don't. Yeah, I think there might be. I don't know where else he went after Liverpool, really, though. Like, he went to Villa, of course, but I don't know where else he went after that. But I mean, to be honest, Nez, it's not that surprising. 100 coins is €1. It's not like... it's not much of an incentive. Like, if you offered me a euro to play an AI game, I wouldn't do it. Like, are you playing Possession? I think we are at the moment. Yes, I think we're using Mr. Klopp. What's up, Rizzo? Like, look at the touch Neymar takes, man. He takes an extra touch. Like, the gameplay's so heavier in this match, and I hope it's just because we're in events. Look at Pele's touch as well. I don't really understand though why lag makes your touches heavier. No, fell, no. And it's crazy, like, the matchmaking events is so weird. You'll be playing, like, people who've literally never played the game before. What's up, Brazil? How have you been, bro? I was just thinking the other day. I don't know where you've been. You see they added Neymar to FC? I haven't tried the new Pringles for thing, but I seen it. I'm not buying that shit. Is the quick counter 5 back the meta or what? No, I'm not. I'm just using it because I thought it would be fun. Well, actually, we're not using the 5 at the moment. We're using the 3, but still. It definitely isn't wrong. This is really laggy. Why is this guy subbed Hullet on? Why didn't he start Hullet? Why the hell did he not start Hullet? I don't care if that's like the oldest Hullet card in the game. He should have started him. That's what Bessie. I don't think Zé Roberto can play on the right side, no. You got Bex in one spin. Not bad, not bad. Let me know how Phenomenal Pass feels on a Messi. I've been wanting a Beckham with Phenomenal Pass for such a long time, but I don't care about Rivaldo or Can, so I'm not going for it. Hey, from Australia. What time is it in Australia? It's probably like 3 AM, bro. No? You're up late. Or maybe you're up very early, actually. I don't know. Could be 6 AM. 4:30, okay. Sorry, this isn't my free-to-play account at the moment, Kinder. We're gonna move over in a sec. I want to check this Brazil pack that apparently came out. So there's Japan as well. There's no Celtic players in here, so I'm not really interested in it. Your Pele is packed with hacks. Oh, I think I know this guy. This guy's English. Why was that so laggy? I'm 90% sure this guy is English. I think he goes by like Ian2K on Twitch or something. But Pele actually is packed with hacks. He actually does have like weird magnetic aura. Luis Enrique. Yeah, Pedro. Danilo's actually good in this game. Marquinhos isn't bad. I wouldn't really be interested in this. I don't think this is worth coins. I don't think that's worth coins. Nah, I didn't get a free spin. That must be Brazil. You should dribble him from your goal into my goal. Oh, did the 5-star nominating contract come out? It did. Okay, I need to get that on the free account. Pretty underwhelming World Cup campaign. 100%, bro. 100%. I have 2,000 coins. Should I buy a national pack or should I open some packs? You should probably get the Ronaldo. I think it's very good value. But wait until the France pack comes out. See what that looks like and then decide. Do it like genuine hacker. Okay. Will do. Who do you want with the 5-star? I think... Now, it's on the free-to-play account. On this account, I don't need any of them. They're not, none of them would ever get in my teams. But I think it's Semenyo or... It's McTominay first and then Semenyo, I think. I don't know why you cheating. To make the game easier, obviously. Like, come on. Is this guy got a brain? Obviously, that's why you cheat. Loves the Master Chief. Ah, this game's not in a good state for so they've ruined the dribbling here. You're ruining this game. Play fair is more fun. Winning is everything. Win in game is win in real life. Well, look, he sent me a message like a year ago as well. Complaining. He's not really complaining. He wasn't really complaining about me. He was just annoyed about the points you lose when you lose. Yeah, I know. I think does he have a name? Is he on Twitch as well, OC? Or am I mixing him up with another Ian? Maybe I'm mixing him up with another Ian. I literally do this all day. If someone's messaging me like this, I literally have to do this all day. I'm sorry. I swear, fucking at me, Truff. Is he retired? Yeah, sure. All right, we got 100 coins. We got 100 coins in that event, so let's see if we can get Bex. We can't. Peak gameplay, yeah. I don't know if I've shown you his, I had a guy on FIFA really annoyed at me during the week. I think it was this guy, was it? Nah, this guy wasn't that annoyed. Where is this? I can't find him. Maybe this guy? No. Whatever. What rank was this guy? We'll have a look. How do you check the match history? Rank 5,000. What's this song? On YouTube. This song is playing. Alright, let's switch over to the free-to-play account, boys. And we'll get the coins in the event also, and then head into divisions. I don't think there's much to put your coins into at the moment unless you go for the Ronaldo pack. I don't know, so just hold on to them. Thanks for the follow, Roshi. Well, is anyone else not that excited for this World Cup? I think you asked me earlier, Arnav, what time the matches are on at. I think the matches are 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 9 and 10 p.m. or something. What? Does anyone know what time slots the matches are for the UK time zone? I'm pretty sure 10 p.m. is actually one of the times. It'll probably hit in the evening before, yeah. I don't know, though. I also think it's just, like, I'm not, like, crazy about any of the players. I feel like the World Cup is always about, you know, one or two players from each nation, so you watch that team for that nation. Like, let's think about Austria years ago. Now, I know he still plays, but it's not the same. But, like, you used to watch Austria just because David Alaba was playing for them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, he's not, like, that crazy of a player, but you'd be like, oh, I want to watch Austria because Alaba plays for them. I don't really know, like, what players are on what teams, really. Or what the players are to watch. Did you try goals? I played a lot of the beta, and I played a game or two of the current game, but the problem is, like, you just log on and beat the guy 10-0. Like, it's I need to play more to actually understand if the game's good or not. Because, like, you're playing against people, either, one, they're bots. I think there's bots for your first two games. And then if they're not bots, they're just morons, so it doesn't really work. Is the free the goal poacher one better than the new CR7? He's better when the ball's on the ground, but Ronaldo's better in the air. Yeah, there's a few 3 a.m. games, but I assume that's only the group stages. I assume once we get to the knockouts, they prioritize the time slots for Europe. I can't grow a beard, man, so I don't think I will. I don't know. I can't grow a proper beard. What instructions should I give Beckham in AMF? I don't think you need to give him any instructions. I guess we're going Brazil again, since I have Romario. Or should we play here? We should play Hero Ball with... We'll play Hero Ball with Ronaldo. Conan O'Brien? Who is that? The guy on American TV? Oh, actually, yeah, we got the Ronaldo pack, so it kind of makes sense to use Portugal. See, I level these up. I don't have the GP to level these up, though. That's the problem, or the XP. Hey, put Lombardi in. Let's go. Oh, we still got Unk Pepe. Look at that. Look at those defending stats. And he's actually got decent speed as well. Not bad. Lombardi Ronaldo up top is crazy. What formation should I play? I think I'll play a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Or maybe actually we'll cook up something like this. Because this is very stupid, so we'll see what it looks like. We're just cooking up straight nonsense. And this Guerrero has some good stats. These guys got some good stats. Got some bad ones too, but some good ones. But the thing is, the phenomenal pass. I think when I use phenomenal pass players, I notice they hit crosses to the back post a lot better. Okay, we don't have any XP. Nah, I don't like co-op Kinder. One thing I hope about this World Cup is, though, the packs need to be... I think they need to be nation-based. Like, see this pack today? With Beckham, Rivaldo, and Can. To be fair, today... today's pack based on a specific World Cup? Is that like a 2002 World Cup pack? I think that is, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure Germany played Brazil in the final. And does Rivaldo score in the final? So I guess if it's like 2002 World Cup, I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. That's kind of cool actually as well. Like obviously it means nothing to me because I was 1 year old, but like if they did a 2010, if they did a 2010 World Cup pack with Iniesta, Schneider, and I don't know, who would the third player be? If you were to do a 2010 World Cup pack, who would you do? Robin? Yeah, I was thinking Robin. But doesn't he miss? Does he not miss in the last minute, Robin, or is that in the Champions League he missed? Close. Did Close say he scored? I think he scored a lot. Oh, Thomas Muller. No, Thomas Muller had a good 2010 World Cup, didn't he? Forlan was good in 2010 as well. Yeah, Jabulani. I think Casillas, yeah. Torres. Oh, I seen a class goal Torres scored in, might have been, I think it was 2006 World Cup. I can't pull it up on stream, I'll get copyrighted, but I think there's a card in eFootball based on the goal, but it's a team goal, but he absolutely rockets it in as well. It's one of the best goals. Like one of my favorite goals. I literally only seen it for the first time a few days ago, and it's like my favorite goal now. I just thought it was insane, like teamwork. I think Puyol wins the ball, does a spin, gives it to Iniesta, who then like they ping it around, and it falls to Torres, who just rifles it in. Shabalaba, yeah, he could get a 2010 card. Schweinsteiger. Well, he's a legend. He's got a legend card in FIFA, so I could get added to this. Yeah, they don't really make Torres as good as he should be. '14 World Cup would be James Rodriguez. He surely has to be in it. You could probably do Thomas Muller again. I think you go James Rodriguez, Neymar, and Philip Lahm or something. Or Neuer. No, Neuer. It has to be Neuer for 2014. Slimani, was he good in 2014? I can't even remember. '2018 World Cup has to be Pogba. It could be Pogba, Mbappe, and Kante. Was Kante was in that team? Yeah, Kante. Yeah, Cheryshev as well for Russia. Is Vieira coming? I mean, we don't know, bro. Probably. Griezmann, yeah, Griezmann. Modric. Oh yeah, Modric. Actually, there's a few Croatian players, yeah. I thought the 2018 World Cup was a great World Cup. 2014 is my favorite just because I was 13 years old, so it's just like the perfect time, I think. But I actually really liked the 2018 World Cup. What ball? Oh my god, what a pass. He got robbed. I thought Croatia got robbed. I'm pretty sure France got a penalty or Croatia didn't get a penalty or something, and then France scored from it a minute later. But like, I feel like no one ever talks about it. I really wish Croatia won that World Cup. Yeah, that Belgium Japan game was great. Yeah, that was such a good goal. I think I can't remember who scores it. I think his name is Chadley. But I think Lukaku like lets it go through his legs, and it was just like, but Japan looked a bit. I don't even think were Japan even like losing at the time. I think they were drawn, and they were just a bit naive, like overextending, trying to get a goal. If my memory is correct, and it was just heartbreak. Because like you couldn't. It was heartbreak, especially because it was such a good goal from Belgium that it was like you can't even be too mad. Oh, unlucky. Good chip, though. Man, what is the passing? Oh, that's a good chip. Who's your favorite Irish player ever? don't have any other thing. Like Roy Keane was before my time. Robbie Keane, I guess. Jonathan Walters is probably my favorite, which isn't like, that's not great to say. You don't even know who that is, like. Johnny Walters. I liked Wes Hoolahan a lot, actually. Wes Hoolahan was very good, and Robbie Brady as well. Like Robbie Brady is probably one of my favorite Ireland moments because against Italy. Shane Long against Germany as well. I was in the stadium for that match. But like my favorite Irish player is still Roy Keane, and it's not that I watched him play, but when him and Martin O'Neill were managers, I loved the Ireland team. Okay, I did the L1 cross there. Who was, I can't remember who was saying it earlier. Was it Tuna? I can't remember who it was. Someone was saying about L1 crosses earlier. That was a nice animation. See, I already do them, but I don't think I was noticing why I was doing them. I just kind of subconsciously knew. But it seems like it locks in that nice animation. Yamal's still not fully fit. Yeah, like Yamal's one of the only players that you want to see play. I think he's one of the few players in the world that actually still gets you excited. I think. Yeah, I think we said that earlier. Ridwan, that James has to be the poster boy of that. But you know what's funny about that? I didn't watch. Like I watched pretty much every game of that World Cup, but I didn't watch the Colombia games. So I missed the James Rodriguez stuff. Actually, do you know what? I'm not even like joking. I genuinely did watch like so much of that World Cup, and I missed the two kind of main things, which was the kind of James Rodriguez run, and I missed the first like 4 goals of the Brazil-Germany game because I was out playing football. Because I was only 13, I could watch like every game in the morning and stuff. But I think the games that were on at like 5 to 8 p.m. I missed a couple of them just because I was out playing football, and like the plan was to go back and watch them, but you know you don't want to go back home. You still want to play, so. And then Goetze getting the goal was kind of cool because like at the time Goetze was like considered the main wonder kids was Neymar. Like Neymar was obviously a step ahead, like but Goetze was like not that far off in people's estimations. And then did he have like Crohn's disease or something? What was his problem? He had something wrong with him, didn't he? Now, I don't know if he was actually good. Like, I didn't watch him at Dortmund. But I just remember, like, the hype around him. Timber out for World Cup, really? What's the Netherlands? What's like the Netherlands look like nowadays? Like goal, I don't know who their goalkeeper is. I assume they'll play Dumfries right back, Van Dijk, and then I've heard Van de Ven is supposed to be their left back, so I don't know who the other centre back is. Wait, is Saliba injured as well? But didn't Umtiti do that as well? Wasn't he injured for a World Cup and then like ruined his career? And like I think Ronaldo did the same. He had to, that's why Ronaldo had to change so much. He had something wrong with his knee, tendonitis or something. But he played through in the 2014 World Cup, so he lost a bit of explosiveness. I don't think it was a rib. I think it was his knee. Good goal. Man, this Costa keeps making like dramatic ass saves. Look at him, he's falling over every time.
Oh shit, man. Oh my god. Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hard. Oh my god. Is that bullshit? I think not. Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hard. Hey yo, who made it? I think God. Oh my.
Like I think Portugal are gonna ruin the World Cup because they kind of, for some reason, still feel pressured by Ronaldo to play Ronaldo. Like I don't know why they're playing him still. Ooh.
It's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, driven in colors I never dreamed.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like he would have been such a good super sub for the last World Cup as well,
Let you in deeper than I let anyone else before.
and the last Euros, especially the last Euros. They don't. Do they not have Gonzalo Ram? Why did I say that like I'm Spanish? That's even Portuguese? I said Gonzalo. They don't have Ramos, no. They pay to watch him. I seen Ronaldo live, and I'm not exaggerating when I tell you he was the worst footballer I've ever seen in my life. on that pitch. And as soon as he got sent off, it was against Ireland, Portugal played better with 10 men. And this is from like a Ronaldo fanboy, by the way. Like, you don't know what I when they got knocked out of that World Cup, I sat in my room, my sitting room. My friends were over at my house. They went home. I sat there watching Ronaldo compilations for about 2 hours. For about 2 hours, I was sitting there. I was in tears, and then I became like, you know, I went through the stages of grief, and then I was happy, like, you know what I mean? I was like, he is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. But the man, just retire, man. Just retire. Like, he's ruining his legacy, exactly. And like, you should judge people and players off of their prime and their peak. But at a certain point, it's going on too long. You know what I mean? What's up, Dejan? What's up, Alex? I was at some qualifier game. Portugal were crowned Nation League winners. They scored a pen, but we beat them anyway. I did that during the day as well, Tuna. It was fine. Like, no player has made me happier than Cristiano Ronaldo in this world. And it just saddens me to see him still play. Play your game and don't disrespect them. You see, this is the thing, man. You don't understand how much I used to like, I don't know even what the word is. Like, blindly glaze that guy. I'd push any propaganda for that guy. He's disrespecting me by still playing. He's disrespecting himself and he's disrespecting me. The amount of times I stuck up for that man. Bro, I spent 15 years pretending Messi isn't the greatest player of all time, just so I could back Ronaldo. And he's going out here and he still thinks he's like the best player in the world. I wasted the career of the best player of all time to support that man. Couldn't even appreciate it. The thing is, yeah, I don't think I thought the media were like just completely wrong about Ronaldo when he was at United. Like, he was not the problem. The second time. Yeah, like, you'll go for, once he gets his goal record, you'll go for oldest record as well. And I think there's some Japanese player that's like 52 that he has to beat, so. Boys, we're only halfway through his career. That's the craziest thing. We're already halfway through his career. Hot take CR7, not even 10 best players in football history now. Not that I really know because I've only watched the last 15 years, but surely he is. How do you use that willpower skill? It doesn't even work, bro. It doesn't do anything. Dembele is already better than Ronaldo, man. In the 20 games he plays a season. Okay. Look at him! Like, that's actually what Ronaldo plays like nowadays. Konami got the player ID down to a T.
The memories flood in my head, just like the waves, babe, we were endless. Drowning in your eyes, put me in your tide. You still remember all the shit we used to do? The drunken walks at 2 a.m. in high school. Slipping away before your eyes are into the night. It feels better when you're frozen inside my mind. Till the clock runs out of eyes on you. When the sun goes down, it's just too soon. Won't you take me away? Oh, I can't refuse it. Give me your soul before you lose it.
Pen! Ah, you should have dived there, man. Went through the back of you.
Fireworks all in your eyes, telling me that it's alright. Till the clock runs out of eyes on you. When the sun goes down, it's just too soon. Won't you take me away? Oh, I can't refuse it. Give me your soul before you lose it.
Did you see the news about Ericsson, heartbreaking stuff? Well, I seen the news that he collapsed the pitch. Not heard anything since. I don't know. Surely you shouldn't be allowed to play. Like, didn't they have to abandon the game? Like, surely you shouldn't be allowed to play if you're gonna be at a risk to abandon the game like that. Jeez, the ball teleported there, man.
Words unspoken. I'm afraid I'm drowning underneath. I got lost inside my feelings. Now I can't seem to find my way to breathe. Need you by my side. I can't sleep at night. Let's get lost in time. Leave it all behind. Love can't get enough. Hope that I'm enough. Let me be the one for you.
Oh, Neves, keep going.
I'm trying not to let go of my pride, but every time you come
Yeah,
back, it's
Ericsson collapsed a couple of years ago as well. In I think it was for Denmark as well. I think it was.
deep down inside.
I was watching it. I remember watching it live, and I was in a call with someone, and they weren't watching the match. And I was like, "Oh shit! I think Ericsson just died on the pitch."
Now I need you by my side. I can't sleep at night. Let's get lost in time. Leave it all.
I don't know what the issue was. Or is with his heart. I think there is a sound. Hassan, I think you just don't have it on. Here, Zhao. Zhao, by the way. Zhao, by the way. You're like the 1% of people who understand. There's a difference between best and greatest. Thank you. He's not even a native English speaker, and he understands the difference. I don't know what you're. I'll see who you're talking about specifically, but no one no one can understand the difference between that when you're trying to have this discussion. But thing about Cristiano is, if you want to go talk about his greatness, him doing this and continuing playing is ruining his legacy, which really weakens his argument for the greatest. Penrith. What's your top 5 best and greatest? I don't know. I don't really like talking about this because it's like I've only watched 15 years of football, so I'm gonna have to name players I don't actually know about. But I think the greatest argument, it's actually kind of a strength to your argument if you didn't watch them, because if you're talking about greatness, it's like when you think of football, who do you think of? Like the greatest has to be Messi, Pele, Maradona, Cristiano, and then Cruyff, probably. You know, they're the 5 names of football you would name. if you're talking about best, it's like, can I really say Pele and Maradona are the best if I never actually watched? I've watched a good bit of Maradona highlights, to be fair, so I understand why people say he's the best. Not seeing Paddy McCourt. That's interesting about Romario, because my friend asked me a question the other day, and he was kind of like, who do you think is the best footballer that's going to be forgotten? And it's not like I wasn't answering his question with Romario, but Romario's interesting because like no one like my age knows Romario. The only reason you would know Romario if you're my age is because you play eFootball, and no one my age in Ireland plays eFootball, so like I don't know who Romario is. I've seen the video, Joe. No, I like Pele. I've watched. I've tried to watch a lot of as much about Pele as I can, as much of the clips. But the thing is about Pele comps, and this isn't even a joke. Some of the Pele compilations have 3D renders of goals he allegedly scored. Like, it'll be a 3D animation. Do you talk about football with your senior relatives? Not really, no. Is it Socrates or Zico the player that didn't win the World Cup? Is it? I think it's Zico, isn't it? I think I would know who Gerd Muller is, because Gerd Muller has doesn't he have some crazy record? I would probably know who Zico is just because of the afro. It's kind of like makes him iconic. Like, for instance, I would know who Baggio is because, like, I don't know. I think you just kind of see stuff about Baggio. But when he came out in PES first, I was 14, so I didn't actually know who he was. And I remember I packed him, and I had to ask my dad, "Who's Baggio? Who's he actually that good?" Because according to the game, he's very good. And he was like, "Yeah, he was good." Also, my dad thinks he's seen Maradona live because Argentina played Ireland, and Maradona would have been about 17, but he's not 100% sure if he played or not. I'd be interested to know what Maradona's 100-meter sprint time was, because from the clips I've seen, he was so fast. It's like a Mbappe speed. But I've actually got Pele's book, one of Pele's book here. It's actually a very good book, this one. If you're ever interested, this version of there's probably hundreds of biographies out there about him. But this one's actually very good. I'd recommend it. Oh, that Coke. I mean, I can do it on Twitch. I can't do it on stream or on YouTube, Ron. Forgotten players, Mero Silva. Like, see, I don't know who that is. I didn't know who Honus or Rumi. Yeah, I didn't know Honus. I think I. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have known Rumi either. Actually, you're right. Like, the thing is, Romario used to be in FIFA. And I think he got. Did he become a politician or something? So they have a policy when they were under their FIFA license that they don't have any political people in the game. So they removed them. So I think for people in my generation, because you learn about players by getting exposed to them, and like regardless of if they're in the game or not, Pele, Maradona, Cruyff, you would get exposed to them just generally, but you wouldn't get exposed to someone like Romario, I don't think. Like, I think Baggio's another player, like, you might not get exposed to him just normally. R9 you would. Like, everyone knows who R9 is. Paulo Futre, yeah, I know, mostly because of FIFA though, but no, I think he played for Bolton or something, didn't he? I think I've seen a few clips of him. See, I would have known about Eusebio because I think his story is kind of also important because he would have been one of the first black players for a European team. So I think you would have heard about him because of that. Take Ibra for instance. Romario's better than him, but Ibra's name will live on a lot longer. Yeah, and people get annoyed at me when I say like Romario doesn't have that much cultural staying power, and it's not like a critique of him at all. It's just true. Like, people my age don't know who he is, really. And the people that say they do are kind of pretending, I think. Like, they wouldn't have. Why would you have a reason to know who, like, a lot about Romario? You know what I mean? He played for Barca before. When did he play for Barca? Like 1995, is it? It'd be kind of similar, actually. Like, I don't think a lot of people my age would know Maradona even played for Barcelona. I only really, like, I only know about it because I've looked into his career, but, like, you wouldn't have got exposed. You would, when you think of Maradona, you think of Napoli and Argentina. On the most, like, surface level thing. It's only when you look into it that anything before 2000, it's kind of hard for us, people my age, to know. Yeah, but yeah, that's in Barcelona, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'd be very shocked if, like, people from Barcelona didn't know these players. Coutinho, my idol, was already cooked. I seen a video the other day about him. He was in a bar. Man, I loved Coutinho at Liverpool. He was such a good player at Liverpool. He was just one of them players that took the game by the scruff of the neck. And when he joined, he looked like a kind of a wimp, like, you know, one of these players that think they're kind of Blair, but they don't have the minerals, man. Coutinho was great. Let me have a look, Prima. See, even Prima kind of, like, Prima says Romario is his favorite player of all time, and he still understands what we're talking about, that, like, a lot of people in Europe don't know about as much about him as the way people talk about him. Yeah. Let me pull it up. He got hacked. Yeah, I think in England John Barnes does, because he's still in the media and stuff. But I was thinking 20 minutes ago, like Kevin Keegan, didn't he win a Ballon d'Or? And didn't he, like, he went to Bayern Munich, was considered the best player in the world, but I don't feel like I hear about him as much because he didn't play in England for as long. Giggs is being forgotten too. Yeah, but that's because of the media. Like, that's because of all the controversy around him. He kind of got blacklisted from the media. Like, the media don't bring him up, really. Or try not to bring him up. Exactly, Joe. But no, yeah, the reason I keep bringing it up is because a lot of people that don't like when a younger person doesn't understand the players that they like. Like, when I say basically, if I say I don't really know who Romario is, they take it that I'm like disrespected their GOAT, and it's like, bro, I'm not even commenting on him. I'm just saying I don't know much about him. Like, Giggs used to have cards in this game, but they stopped releasing them. And I think in PES, OC would know if he's still here. Like, I think in PES 19 or 20, he had like one of the best cards in the game. I didn't really play as much back then, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he had like one of the best cards in the game. But because of what came out about him, they don't release his cards anymore. Go on, Ronaldo. Yeah, Tuna, like Laudrup, I've heard players at the time talk about how good he is, but I never hear people actually bring him up if you talk about like who are the best players. I think Pep said he's the best player of all time. Now, he doesn't actually mean that. Of course, he means Messi is, but oh, the Ronaldo build. Yeah, remind me after this game, boys. I'll show you my Ronaldo build. Well, I think what's stopping them is potential controversy, but I don't know why Konami would care. Like, I don't think outside of England or the UK, like, people care about what Giggs doing. I don't actually even know exactly what he done, to be honest, but other than with his brother's wife. But then there was some abuse allegations after that. What's your camera settings? Type !camera and it should come up. Sometimes it doesn't work though. Oh, good tackle. Thanks for the follow, Teabag, and Nico, and Rono, and Guilherme, and Apex, and Jose. He's a lot of follows there. I don't have alerts on, so I did see them. Apologies. Appreciate it, guys. Who is this? Atep. I think he's like He's like the new Chanatip, is he? Like what do people outside of England and the UK think of Kenny Dalglish? For me, he's just that one icon on FIFA. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, it used to be in PES actually, didn't he? PES 7, because PES 17 had. I thought the way they did the Legends in PES 17 was so smart because they just basically got every single Liverpool player they could think of, and every single Barcelona player they could think of, and that just covered like so many legends. Like, if you want to cover the most legends, the 3 clubs you could just pick are Liverpool. Well, Liverpool may not. You could replace Liverpool with maybe a couple of other clubs, but you go AC Milan and Barcelona. If you just want the most legends, just get as many of those players as you can. Grandpa, Konami are definitely not bringing more modes and content, so don't get your hopes up about that. Like, it's been 5 years and there's been like baby steps. It's not gonna happen. Did I check my WhatsApp? Probably not. I might have been drunk when I checked it. Oh, good save, Abbiati. I'm telling you, people sleep on this Abbiati card. I'm very happy with him. Very happy with Abbiati. I don't know, who are the other players in the Cruyff pack? Inzaghi and Alba. Yeah, don't go for that, bro. They'll release another Cruyff eventually. Yeah, well, if Courtois is on form, I usually play him, yeah. But I actually think this Abbiati is a very good card. Nothing wrong, nothing to complain about him, really. He actually never really lets me down. Oh, look at Iniesta, man. What a player. What a player. Willpower is a useless skill. Too good for you. You're completely right, but Ronaldo is good. Yamal hasn't really done anything this match. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Actually, we'll put De Bruyne in there. I didn't know Dalglish started as a centre back. Are you sure? I mean, yeah, you're probably right, but that's crazy. Should I go for Cruyff since you don't have one? To be honest, no. I think the rest of the pack is too poor to go for Cruyff. You're paying €150 or the equivalent for one player, like, and it's like it's not like a crazy special Cruyff card. I think like that Ajax Cruyff that release was like something different. Some like if you really wanted a Cruyff, that might have been worth it, but nah, I don't think this Cruyff is crazy. That is that crazy. Like think about it. I got Cruyff. I got basically the same Cruyff in a pack with Puskas and Pele. So you're trying to get one in a pack with Inzaghi, a very bad Inzaghi as well, and Jordi Alba. Like, nah, doesn't make sense. The phenomenal pass. Well, if I can't say for sure that the deep line forward Cruyff is better than the whole player because it depends on what you want in your team. I would say the deep line forward is better, but it depends on what player you're looking for, what type of player. So. Oh, I think one of his very first cards was a creative playmaker. Let me have a look on eFootball Hub. What do you think is the eFootball card that is most accurate to IRL player? Messi used to be. You can't dribble as well anymore. So Iniesta and Messi used to be very, very similar. But with the way dribbling is now, it doesn't really work as much. I think when you type in Cruyff on this website, it doesn't pull them up. Yeah. Can you pull up his other versions here? Maybe if we copy and paste it. Yeah, there we go. I think this is a creative play. No, it's a whole player. Okay, yeah, I don't think he has a whole player or a creative playmaker card. Yeah, I don't think he's ever had one. So he probably will never get one. CR7 build, yeah. So this is what I'm using. The game's playing well, Luke. It's playing good today. Well, it wasn't in events, but in divisions it's fine. And then these are the skills I have on them. I don't know. Would I want to replace cut behind and turn with anything? Maybe true passing, but I don't know. I don't know. Like it's probably a good card, Grandpa, but it's just like I don't really care for Kagawa too much. So it's like I wouldn't. I would just wait for a more legendary player with the same stats or the same skills to come out. You know. No worries. Yeah, thanks for dropping in, bro. Outside curler, nah. It doesn't feel right to hit a curl shot with Ronaldo. It doesn't feel right. Alright, boys, we're going for top 1000 and looks like we're on track for it, to be honest. We're doing well. And I think we might have played against Smart Assist when we drew this game. Because I didn't have the filter on at first. Now, I'm worried if the matchmaking does get more difficult the higher you climb, then probably not. Because in these conditions, these gameplay conditions, I don't know if I can beat other good players consistently. I might book next Thursday off work. Because we have a work social club event on the Wednesday night, so it makes sense. Yeah, they could have even just given him willpower or something, Bobo, couldn't they? Or just give him like momentum dribbling or something, make him a bit faster. But like Mbappe is very good in this game. I think someone brought it up recently in stream. Like I think they're scared to give him good Showtime skills because it's like he's already good without them. Okay, against this guy, I'll put defense on Timber. I can pin the message for you. Nez, we need to get you a crash course on modding. Maybe you can't. Maybe you're not allowed to pin it. I don't know. I'm tired of Showtime skills. I wish Showtime skills weren't in the game as well. Or if they, well, I don't have. I don't like the Showtime skills, but I wouldn't have as big of an issue if this game you could actually get cards as a free-to-play player. Like if you got like 50 coins per win or 25 coins per win or something, Like, I don't know, man. Maybe they should just go back to the old system. Remember the old system where you had to renew your contracts. But if you could win all your games, you could profit. Like, but they don't need to. Like, there's literally no reason for them to do that. It's too risky. People are willing to pay. Like, obviously, myself included. A lot of people here included. With the current system, so. Hi, Mr. Orange. What's up, Turgut? Oh, good goal. Yeah, because it also encouraged you to rotate your squad as well. And there was a good bit of squad variety back then, except if the opponent was paid to win, it was the exact same teams because there was no legends. Back in before PES 16, they added about 5 legends in during the summer. Then the first had legends. So before that, no way. Oh my god, we're gonna lose this. Yeah, outside of the top teams, there was a variety. But if the opponent had, like, spent money, they all had Ronaldo and Ibra up front. Every single one. They all had, like, I can't even remember. I think it was like Arturo Vidal in centre mid. Ramos in centre back. Neuer in goal. No, I'm not nostalgizing. I don't know how to say it. I actually did like the system. I like having to rotate your squad. I think a lot of people prefer don't like systems like that, but I actually, because it was actually meaningful. I didn't like the contracts in FIFA because they were actually useless. Like there wasn't any reason. Once you got to about FIFA 16 and onwards, there was no reason to rotate your squad. Contracts are so cheap. No worries, Ken. I only really use dip and shot on Messi cards, but it's fun. It's a fun skill. Yamal, show for the ball, bro. No, just release the ball, man. Don't take the extra touch. Oh, that's cold. Cold super cancel. Yeah. Not being able to remove skills was definitely bad. Like I'm not nostalgic over that, like. And having to reset player builds. Costing so much. Now I didn't think it was a problem if they made it like 10,000 GP to reset a build, but it used to cost 250,000, like. But to be fair, if they kept that, I would have been able to make a lot more views making those training guides, because it's a lot riskier making a build back then when it cost so much to reset. But then again, the training guides probably wouldn't have been as helpful, because if I had to reset builds every time, I probably wouldn't have gotten as good of an understanding, like an actual understanding of what works. Go on, Carlos. Ah, so obvious. Look at this. Look at this, man. Like, the Cannavaro part is my fault. I should have pressed clearance, but the two things that happened right before that is crazy. Like, Van Dijk not getting the ball. Alright, Yamal is not doing anything in these last few games. Maybe we'll switch them, see if that changes it. I think got it. Like, it's not even like Yamal's bad, it's just he's not getting involved. He had me beat there. If he had kept going. Where am I going? Wrong way down a one-way street. Ooh. Ah, fucking lag, man. Did you see the teleport? It's actually mad how Konami's online experience in 2026 is just shameful. Even for a mobile game, like. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Marco? Oh, Ronaldo's and Akers. Woo! Alright, don't worry, we're building up the willpower. You see, when you miss with a willpower player, it's an investment in the future. What pass system I'm using? I'm using pass assist 3. I think it's really good right now. Or sorry, I don't think it's really good. I actually think it's not manual enough. But that's why I use it, cause a month ago, let's say, it was more manual, but not manual enough. So there was I didn't really think it was worth using over Pass Assist 2. Now it feels very similar to Pass Assist 2, but it gives you a bit more freedom. Arnav, I think you were asking for tactics with Roberto Martinez is what I'm using. Well, I just changed it a little bit there, but it's like nothing complicated. Well, Pez had better defending, better passing, I think. Actually, no, I didn't have better passing. I had better I had better passing because you could do manual passes, but if you were stuck on assistance, it didn't have better passing. I had better shooting, but it didn't have better dribbling. I had much worse dribbling. And for me, that's the most important thing. So that's why I prefer eFootball. But if you had to ask me if what would I rather play, the current version of eFootball or PES 18, I'd probably pick PES 18. Not purely on a gameplay thing, but also just how the game modes worked. Go on, Ronaldo! No. Oh, Ronaldo! He's got that aura. The problem is his Cruyff has speed aura and his Puskas has shoot aura. So what's up, Platypus? Yeah, I mean, I think PES 18 and PES 16 had good, like, relatively good dribbling. But compared to eFootball, like, no. I know it's you. And it wasn't like this before. The lag wasn't like this a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. It's literally that 4.4 patch last February, I think. That's when the stutter started. Like, there was lag before, but it wasn't stutters. Ah. Go on, Rijkaard. No way it goes through me like that. Save. Go on, Abiati. I would assume it resets after a goal, Platypus. I don't know though. Does it work when the shots go on target and don't score, or is it only if a shot goes wide? Oh, fuck off, man! Stupid corner tactics. No, Ronaldo. So bad. Such a bad pass. See? De Bruyne, are you mad? Why does De Bruyne get out of the way of that? No, it's for Iniesta. Ah, oh, come on, game. Alright, one last chance. Alright, GG. First loss. Disappointed in that. That's why I love Puskas. Hey, was that you, Hussein? GG, bro. You're Cruyff. You know the bullshit goal. It wasn't too bullshit on the Cannavaro part, but you know when Cruyff went for the ball and Van Dijk went for the ball. Like I had that, and then Cruyff just zoomed in. I don't know what version of Cruyff you have. I'm not invincible anymore now. Is it? It's not the new Cruyff, is it? I assume it's the Puskas pack Cruyff. Oh, Pulisic is on form. You can play left wing or right wing. You kind of got lucky, but I should have cleared it with Cannavaro. It's just I'm not. I think actually one thing about scripting in this game is like that was scripting with Cruyff, for sure. Like he just was faster than Van Dijk when he shouldn't have been. Like, you know what I mean? Or he should be faster than Van Dijk, but there was like a weird aura around him. He got the ball. But the second thing, I should have pressed clearance to Cannavaro, but when you're not really like locked in on the game and playing it like really, really often, sometimes you watch bullshit happen without knowing, or you know you should cut in and intervene, but you don't for some reason. Like when I used to play this game all the time, like these kind of things didn't really happen to me because I knew I could identify it. Whereas now I can identify it, but I'm not like quick enough to intervene. Brother, did you try the Salah goal poach from Egypt pack? I had been using them. I haven't, but I haven't even looked at his build. Let me look at him real quick on eFootball Hub, because I actually really like Salah in this game. Let me see what he looks like. Level up. It was the Cruyff that came out with Pele and Puskas. So it wasn't a showtime. Well, momentum dribbling maybe, but I don't think momentum dribbling was kicking in there. Okay, this card actually does look very good. Yeah, wow. Ooh, if you're a Liverpool fan or a Egyptian, even if you're not, this is actually a very good card. Yeah, actually an interesting card. Does he play up front for Egypt? Does he? Are they in the World Cup, by the way? Can you say how to use sub-tactic during the game? Okay, so you have to... give me a sec. So you have to make sure it's activated here first. And then when you're in the game, just hold the D-pad down. Just hold it for a second or two. And then in the corner of your screen, it'll say defensive. And that means you're switched to your... other tactic. He's a goal. Yeah, I know he's a goal poacher. Yeah, that's why it looks so interesting. Like if that was the stats on a normal Salah, I wouldn't say it's anything crazy. But because it's a goal poacher, it's interesting. What's this link up again? Creative playmaker to attack on fullback. Oh, it's a shame because he has his name right there. We kind of have to mark it. Arnav, I answered you a few minutes ago, sorry. But it was after a few minutes after you asked. But I don't think it matters, bro. It's just use 4-3-3 or whatever. I don't think quick counter and long ball need specific tactics. If you're talking about the link up, I guess 4-3-3 works as well. Unfortunately, I don't have a creative playmaker on right wing, really. Unless I brought a free Messi in, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth bringing in. I don't know, I think Messi or Iniesta should be able to play that pass quite easily. Yeah, bullying thing. If you join my Discord, there's people always asking in there. So why does Neymar take a touch there? Just pass the ball, man. Go on, what a ball. Oh. Bad press, bad press, bad press, bad press. I think if he finessed that, that's a goal. Am I not intercepting that now? I wouldn't put Marseille turn on him. I went for the ball roll. So I went double touch, flip flap sole control, and then cut behind and turn. And then aerial superiority. Ah, Romario, if he stayed in that channel there, we would have got in, I think. Oh. Come on. Is the stream gone? We're back. Oh, I missed the penalty anyway. Well, people say soul control helps with dribbling, and I don't think it does. Soul Control helps with maybe it helps with finesse dribble actually, I don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't help with dribble, I'm just saying I've never noticed it, so. And it's never been shown to me what it does, so.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution on the field.
Didn't think we could fall in love. Broken from the start, chained to our past. We had closed hearts. We are breaking free.
I didn't mean to do a Marseille turn, I meant to do a double touch the other way. But the Marseille turn almost worked. What a goal! What a goal! Go on, Iniesta. That was some high level shit, I'm not gonna lie to you.
They were blinded, tried to deny us. Didn't
Where are we passing that?
following our hearts.
It didn't do second. I pressed second man press and it didn't do it with Shimeni. Yeah, Rock, what's the best way to use Pele? Which version? Because if it's the deep line forward when I don't like him at AMF, I think deep line forward is the best in centre forwards. Will you respond to the inputs? That was my mouth, not my ass. Don't know why I did that either though. Good goal, Bex. I don't know if the mic picked it up, but I don't know why I did that. I mean, great fuck. People say that, but I actually don't know. So, no worries, Arnav. Thanks for talking, bro. What is the fucking lag? Oh my god. Thank you. But this game, man. You see how much that only cost me? Good goal. Yeah, he done that a couple of times, I think, with the chip as well. I think I got him earlier. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Remember he could have finessed it. Of course he shoots. He won't pass there. Ronaldo will never pass there. Ref should not have blown there. He should have kept playing. Yeah, I think when you're on past this tree as well, you can do them a bit better, Hussein. That pass to the back post. On past this too, I don't think it works. $10 coins, let's fucking go. Okay, what's this selection contract for? A whole lot of mid, isn't it? Is there anything here I should take? I don't know if I have a Premier League goalkeeper, really. For Premier League events. Who would I have? Let me check. Yeah, I like Pogba in this game, Tuna. I hope they bring out like a phenomenal pass. Pogba. Yeah, I don't have one. I'll get Raya. Looks good, but sure. I don't think the short keepers are that big of a deal, though. Good GP, yeah. Yeah, he's got decent stats. Like, I wouldn't use anyone else here. Like, or maybe... Is there Italian League ones? I think I already have a different version of him. Is France pack coming with manager? I've been told it's coming with Deschamps, yeah. Yeah, I only have Emiliano Martinez now, so it makes sense to take Raya. You're tempted to get Rafinha? Nah, don't. It's too expensive, bro. Is it a pack you spin on, or is it a pack you just buy outright? It shouldn't change your decision, but like Marquinhos might be good, but you're gonna get Schlotterbeck, who's gonna be better. Yeah, you spin on it. So like if that Schlotterbeck wasn't there, maybe because you can get a good Marquinhos, but what's up, Jake? Yeah, I think Verdansk, like, I think you're not entirely wrong to not give players fighting spirit if you're going to sub them off, but I would still give it on your strikers, like your central players. Like, it maybe a winger, you'd still want it, but if you think a different skill is going to get you more, then yeah. But I think pretty much every striker I use has fighting spirit. Yeah, I don't think today's pack is that great, Jake. Like, Beckham's a good card, but not with the other two players. If it was Beckham, Ferdinand, and Rooney or something, I would have went for it, I think. And does anyone else, not anyone else, does anyone still use Tony Adams? Because this guy's really good, but you don't really need him when you have like Chiellini and stuff. And this Pacho is amazing. He's actually really good. Part of me thinks he's better than Chiellini. Just not in the air. 91 jump. Hey, he should be better in the air, actually. Why isn't he better in the air? Is that just me having a bias? That might be just me having a bias. He actually probably is better in the air. Maybe I should give him a bit more games. Because he feels a lot faster than Chiellini. Alright, I'm gonna bring Isco in just potentially to do the link up. Ryan, I'm the same. I cut behind and turn. Anytime I go on another person's account, I don't say, oh, this player doesn't have double touch. I'm always saying, oh, he doesn't have cut behind and turn on this guy. He doesn't have cut behind and turn on this guy. Cut behind and turn is the most important skill, I think, alongside. I think in terms of importantness, it's probably cut behind and turn, true passing, fighting spirit, and track back. Now, obviously, a striker doesn't need track back, but they're the skills for me. I have done a video on cut behind and turn, so if you don't know why it's so important, Just try look up Rock Chalk cut behind and turn. It'll explain it. Okay, Ronaldo's up for it. And we could do the link up with Neymar and Timber. I think I have it on my check. I have lots of pass on him for sure. But I think I actually think I have a cut behind and turn. I think in the video I show I have cut behind and turn on check. Okay. I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna get a can of Coke, boys. Be back in a minute. Yeah, I'm all good, Barcy. Pogba would be a box to box, yeah. Surely. There's a little bit of orchestrator to his game, but he's more of a box to box. Like, I think when he's in a very good team and he's feeling very confident, he kind of does more of that deep line role. Ah, come on, Beckham, you can play a better pass than that. Hell. Oh. I don't put one touch past my strikers. I don't think it's important on strikers at all. Like Ryan's saying, you're doing 1-2s most of the time. 1-2s have pretty much perfect passing accuracy. it's really not necessary on the center forward. It's way more necessary on a centre back than a striker, like. And I know I'm pretty much alone in saying that, but I think it's one of them. I think it's a kind of a blind spot for some people in the sense that if they've always put it on. Ah, terrible touch. Oh no, he wasn't like a great defender. Pogba is not great at defending, like, but he was good. Like he could do a job, a good job. Like Ronaldo's pass there, that was first time, wasn't it? Look how perfect it was. He has 68 passing. Because you're holding L1 to do it, the game locks it on very easily. I don't know what my passing is on Iniesta, so I'll check at halftime. I assume around 90. Why do people even need one-touch pass? They use PA 1 and 2. It's out of pass already. Yeah. Well, for the 1-2s, definitely for sure, yeah. But one-touch pass just gives you it. The benefit of one-touch pass isn't improved. It's not really improved accuracy on passes that are first time. It's more your player can turn on a swivel more. So I don't know if I'm not gonna force it just to show you an example, but. It's really important on defenders and midfielders because you can pass at a tight angle very comfortably. Oh, good dribble there. It was simple, but very effective. PA 1 and 2 is OP as smart assist. Compared to what? Compared to pass assist 3? No, pass assist 3 is just as assisted in my eyes. Like, it's really not different at the moment. It's the same thing. Like, usually when I switch to pass assist 3, a few times a game I'll comment on, oh, I accidentally underhit that pass. Like, I forgot I'm on pass assist 3. Since I've switched in the last update, I'd never really say that. Still true, but I don't think it applies to lofted passes, Hussein. I think lofted passes, you can keep putting this stat up. Ball travels a lot faster with the higher lofted pass set. Connected. Sorry, OBS keeps disconnecting for like a second. I don't know why. No worries, Hussein. I cancelled that. Ronaldo went behind the defender and I cancelled it and I didn't listen. Like, pass this too. You can't do that pass and pass this too. It's not going to work. Are you talking about low pass or lofted pass, Bobo? Because for low pass, I don't notice a difference, no. Look at the fucking lag, man. For lofted pass, I wouldn't say there's much difference either, but... Look at that Cruyff, man. How strong is he? Like, boys, does Ronaldo need one touch pass there? I don't think so. He doesn't even have true passing. If you're... Ryan knows what I'm talking about. Like, with the 1-2s, you just don't need one touch pass. Ah, Timber, don't run away! I should have given that to Iniesta instead. I used to agree with the 95 finish in Marco years ago. I don't know if I do anymore. Man, this link-up would be so much more effective if it was second striker instead of left wing. Yeah, I can show you after this. Ronaldo, stop running behind them. Beautiful goal. Look, notice Neymar did a no-look pass there. He looks away when he does it. I think it's like phenomenal pass light. It's like the free-to-play phenomenal pass. And Gianni used to say this years ago, and I used to say he was wrong. I didn't see it, but now I see it. And I think it's only... Or it's not only, but it's mostly when you use passes tree, you notice it more. So Gianni's instinct vindicated again. I don't even think my Neymar has true passing. That's what's funny about it. Yeah, I'm on past history on both accounts. I switched about a week ago. It's definitely a lot better than past this too. I think there's something about thresholds as well, Marco, but alright, definitely used to anyway with a 95 finish. I used to swear by it. What are you playing on nowadays, Alex? Mobile or console? Right. Hopefully we didn't do all that just to concede. This feels mad weird. What the hell? Magnetism. GG. Offensive is your main tactic and defensive is your sub-tactic, Nightmare. Is it worth buying Portugal or England pack just for manager and Kane/Ronaldo? I think the Ronaldo pack, if you're not a pay-to-win player, is worth it, because where else are you going to get Ronaldo from? If you mostly just want the manager, wait. You just get a cheaper manager in a few weeks. Excuse me. Alright, we broke into the top 10,000, boys. I feel like you have to play a lot more games than before to get these high ranks. I think more people are playing this phase. I'd actually like to continue playing, but it is getting a bit late. I actually had a lot of fun today. Except for that very first events game, I think it was laggy. But who did I lose to? Hussein. Some noob who's called Hussein. It was a good game, but he probably deserved the win. But there was 2 goals I conceded that I should have done better. I should have just cleared the ball. Also, I'm using fullback finisher and I'm actually understanding what it's doing now. I can see it. The problem is I've got Roberto Carlos, so it's like I don't really get to play Cancelo too much. But when I do use it, it's actually kind of fun. And Cancelo's the perfect player for it. He's just so comfortable dribbling into the inside, so I might even give him some skills. What would he need? Let's just throw something on. Okay, I'm throwing something else on because the Scotch move is nothing. Long range curler, he already has that. Should have gotten O'Reilly, yeah, I guess, yeah. And then I could have made a video the perfect way to use O'Reilly. Did I show you the build? Sorry, Alex, were you looking for my Iniesta builds, or you just wanted to know how much passing's on them? Well, here's the build anyway. I might even could I change it? Might even take more passing off. And just get his dribbling up a bit more, make him a bit faster, I guess. He's already quite fast with momentum dribbling, but use Carlos at left wing, yeah. Maybe actually I should train him left wing, and there you go. Maybe I can actually use him a little bit. More excuse to use Cancelo. Is there any like actual legends that are fullback finishers? No. Like, even if they're not in the game, like, just in general, like, I don't really think, I think it's kind of more of a modern tactical innovation, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite modern, yeah. And Nez, I'll show you the Beckham build as well. I'm sure it was done like in the 70s before, but yeah, definitely not over the last 20 years. It's quite new. I love this card so much. Well, I wonder, can we get him? That's probably better now. Now he's at 70 physical contact. That's probably a better build. And then I think them skills are good. Probably take off knuckle shot though. Barely any pace. You don't need it. I love this card so much. I wish it was AC Milan though. More aura in the, as an AC Milan version, wouldn't it? The LA Galaxy one doesn't really have as much aura. On Bayern Lamb. Oh, I actually seen Lamb could get a blitz curler. Technically, he scored in the 2006 Pro Cup. He scored. I seen a goal he scored. It was crazy. Alright, boys, in terms of streaming tomorrow, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go gym, so, and I'll be going to the office, so I don't think I'll have time. But Wednesday, I might not be going to football, so maybe I can on Wednesday. Alright, I'll see you. Bye.